Hello everyone, good morning. This is Juan Pablo teacher speaking. Welcome to Science 101. Today's topic is going to be about human nutrition. Reminder, stop the video as many times as you can. If you can't understand something, take notes and write all the questions you have about today's topic to solve them in class. Now, what is nutrition? Well, nutrition consists of taking in matter and energy in order to grow, survive, and reproduce. Every living thing has to eat to have energy. Something important, nutrition is how we get the food we need to grow healthy and strong. It means we need food to have energy, we need food to be strong and have all the energy necessary to do everyday activity. Vocabulary definitions. Calories. Calories are the measure of how much energy is in food. It means if you eat an empanada, okay, if you eat an empanada, the empanada has to have some kind of percentage of calories that is going to give you energy to stay alive. Proteins. Proteins are the long chain of amino acids. There are thousands of different proteins in the human body, and they provide all sorts of functions that help us to survive. The proteins you can find inside the cells, so it means that the proteins can help you, even in the smallest particles you have for your body, to keep you alive. Now, we have vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are substances that are found in the foods we eat, so your body needs them to work properly. We have vitamins, a lot of vitamins that we can find in several fruits because, for example, we can have vitamin C, that is more about the acids, and you can find it on oranges or lemons, or you can find the vitamin D, which is from the calcium. It can help you to have strong bones. So normally vitamins works for something specific in your body, and it helps, for example, improve your vision, improve your head, your brain, okay, improve your muscles, or improve your bones as well. Nutrients. Nutrients are substances or ingredients that promotes growth, provides energy, and maintains life. Every food has nutrients. Some foods have more nutrients than others, but anyways, they are going to help you to grow, to be a man or to be a woman. That's why kids need to eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of um, other foods, healthy food like fruits, for example, because you need them to grow, to have a better function of your body, to have better musculatory system, to have a better and better nutrition process. Finally, we have fat. The fats are nutrients in food. Okay, take a look at the nutrients that the body uses to build cell membranes, nerve tissue, and hormones. It means we need the fat to construct some parts of the body. And the body also uses fat as fuel. If you don't know the meaning of fuel, it means gasolina. So it means that just like a car, you need fuel, to work. The fat is storage on the body, on all the body. I mean, there are several types of fats. We have, for example, the trans fats, who are found in the junk food, for example, margarita, chips, or hot dogs, salchipapas, and other ones. And we have saturated fats that normally are not in normal foods, vegetables, and other elements. Now, let's continue. On the nutrients, on the nutrition in the human body, or the human beings, there are five main foods groups that you should eat every day. It means you normally should have these kind of elements in your plate every time you eat. We have the first ones, which are the grains. Okay, the grains are one of the important ones because you can have a lot of elements like breads, okay, cereal, pasta, and rice. Those ones are elements. You can talk about beans and other elements that you normally eat, but you didn't know that it was really important to eat. It can help you to get stronger. Dairy. The dairies are basically the ones who have milk and proceeds from the cow's milk. For example, milk, cheese, and yogurt. Okay, you can find also eggs. It depends of what type of milk do you eat, because the ones you drink normally, you can see low-fat milk and normal milk. Okay, dairy can help you to have your stronger bones. Okay, so it's good. Fruits. Pay attention to this kind of fruits. Fruits are so amazing because they are delicious, and you can have all the fruits you want: apples, oranges, berries, grapes, bananas, mangoes, whatever you want. Vegetables. Vegetables are really important. I know most of you doesn't like the vegetables, but the vegetables can provide you a lot of proteins and a lot of nutrients that can help your body to get stronger, and you can have more power, more energy to do all the activities you want in life. Some examples of vegetables are broccoli, beans, spinach, carrots, peas, and others. My favorite, I guess, my favorite vegetable are tomatoes, I guess. Sometimes they are beans, I guess. Yeah. Proteins. This is the last one of the food groups. And here you find all the meats. So in proteins you can find beef, chicken, pork, eggs, some other elements that are not basically meat, that are not nuts, for example, etc. Now, let's continue here. I want to show you something important about nutrition, and is the food pyramid. And what is the food pyramid? Okay, it's a graphic based on a pyramid that helps you to decide which foods are the most important in your daily meals and which others are the less important in your nutrition process. For example, this is the food pyramid. Okay, as you can see there, we have different elements. We are going to start from the bottom and then we go to the top. We have from the bottom, we have the grains. Okay, don't forget about the grains. We mentioned before, we are talking about bread, pastas, and other elements that are going to help you to have a good process. According to the OMS, okay, you're going to use them a lot, you're going to eat them a lot because they are really important in your daily meals. Now, we are going to continue with the next one, which are the fruits and vegetables. You have to eat more vegetables, you have to eat more fruits, because that's going to help you to digest it, to your digestive system, and it's going to help you to have a better life process. Then we go to the dairies, so the proteins. You have to eat them moderately because they can actually, if you eat them a lot, they can damage some parts of your body. It can be your stomach, or it can be your nutrition organization. Okay, so you can get negative fat that is going to help you to have a low physical process. And the most dangerous ones, the ones you don't have to eat all the time, are junk food. Junk food are the ones who are using burgers, donuts, French fries, for example, or even thought that potato chips, hot dogs, salchipapas, those elements, those foods that are delicious. I'm not going to lie, they are really delicious, but they can hurt your body, they can damage all your food process, and they can damage your digestive system. Now, as you can see here, the ones who are in the bottom, okay, are the most important, and the ones who are on the top are the less important. So take into account that the first three you see over here, the first three The blue, the green, and the yellow squares are the most important in your daily eats. The one that are unnecessary are the red ones, which are the junk food. So I recommend you to don't eat junk food all the time. Now, we are going to continue about recommended portions of each type of food. As you can see on the graphic on the corner, okay, health organizations made a graphic about how much quantity of food or some groups of food do you have to consume every day in order to have a good digestive process and to have good nutrition. So notice that the vegetables and the grains, let me highlight that, vegetables and the grains are slightly larger than the fruits and the protein portions. They are bigger, so a little bit bigger. This gives you an idea of what foods you need to eat and how much of each of them have to eat. As you can see, the fruits are important, but they are not so important as vegetables and grains. Protein is not so important, and dairies are good, but you don't have to eat them all the time. I mean, it's not recommended because you're going to have problems in your digestive system. Now, why is nutrition important? Easy. Healthful eating has many benefits for children, okay? For you children, all, even mature ones, even me that I am older, needs to have a good nutrition because one, it helps us to stay healthy and strong and grow up healthy and strong. In this case, it's really, really, really important for you to have a good nutrition because if you don't have a good nutrition, you can have problems when you get older. I mean, you're not going to have good muscles, you're not going to have energy to do all the activities. So it's important to stay eating healthfully and actually do some exercise. Exercise is always important. No matter how much food, healthy food you eat, exercise is always important. The second one is that healthful eating stabilizes their energy and improves their minds. It means you have equal level of energy and you're going to have a better mind. You're not going to forget all the things you have to do normally. You will have a better process about cognition process, or you're going to understand more the topics. You're going to concentrate more. All the vitamins and all the proteins, they're going to help you to do that. Then, 3, they help them to maintain a healthy weight. It means you're not going to be overweight. You're not going to get fat. And I'm not going to say that fat people are bad, but I mean, when we talk about physical healthy, it's not good because you're going to be really tired most of the time and your physical activity is going to be low. Finally, the 4th one is that healthy food prevents mental health conditions. These include depression, anxiety, and ADHD, okay? Why eating healthily helps you to have a good health condition. This has something to do about healthy weight. For example, if you are fat, normally most of the people feel insecure about their bodies. So when you don't have a good healthy conditions, if you don't have a good nutrition, you normally are going to feel like you are destroying your body. So you're going to have depression or anxiety. So there are some vitamins that you can find on fruits, vegetables, and grains, proteins, and others that can help you to prevent depression, prevent anxiety, because depression, anxiety, and other elements that are worked by the lack of vitamins and other elements. Now, let's go to continue here. I'm going to give you 7 tips about how to eat healthfully. This is the final part of the video. So tip 1, food selection. Choose good carbs, carbohydrates. Whole grains are your best bet. So don't forget to eat your beans and other elements because the grains are really important in your life. Tip 2, protein package. Pay attention to the protein package. Fish, poultry, nuts, and beans are the best choices. Take a look at that. Some foods have more proteins than others, so you have to take into account which foods can help you to have more proteins than others. You can search it on internet. You can have an assessment with your nutriologist by your healthcare. Tip 3, fiber. Choose a fiber-filled diet, rich in whole grains, vegetables, and fruits. Fiber can help you to have a good digestive system, so it means that you're not going to have stomachache, you're not going to have problems when you go to the bathroom, and you are going to feel better. I mean, I recommend you to have fiber because if you have a good fiber-filled diet, you are going to have a good stomach, a happy stomach. Tip number 4, vegetables and veggies. You can call them vegetables or you can call them veggies if you want to. Eat more vegetables and fruits. Go for color and variety, dark green, yellow, orange, and red. There are a lot of types of fruits and vegetables that you can use normally in your meals. It doesn't mean that you're going to eat it just because or just because you must do it, but you have to taste. You have to prove all of the vegetables you can, so you can see, I like this one, I don't like this one, so you can try to have a more variety of vegetables and fruits. Tip number 5, milk. Calcium is really important, but milk is not the only one or the best source of calcium. There are some other elements like the broccoli, for example, or the lettuce that can help you to have a better calcium process. Okay, so you're going to have better bones, not just because by drinking milk, but you can eat another elements, other foods, in order to have a better osseous system. Tip number 6, no more salty foods. Eating less salt is food for everyone's health. Choose more fresh foods or fewer processed foods. It means potato chips like margarita, Doritos, and other elements are really, really dangerous for your health because we're talking about something that can damage your kidneys, for example. A lot of salty foods then can have rocks in your kidneys, and that is the worst feeling you can have in life. I really recommend not to eat salty food all the time. Tip number 7, water and vitamins. This is really important because water is the best for your thirst. I don't know if you know, but we are made of 70% of water. So it means that we are more water than persons. So I recommend you to drink water as much as you can because it can help you to every part of your body. All this the urinary system can help you to improve it and to have a better digestive system, to stay hydrated. Also, it's important to have hydrated, and also to have more vitamins. I mean, you can find the vitamins on the fruits. Most of the fruits, you can have vitamins on also meats, proteins, and other elements. A daily multivitamin is a great nutrition insurance policy. It means that you're not going to get sick easily. So as a conclusion, we can say that the nutrition is really important, not just to keep you alive, but to have a better life. It's really important to eat well because if you eat well, you will have a better life. You're going to feel happier. You're not going to have problems in your digestive system, for example, and you're going to have, if you mix exercise with healthy, with a healthy food, a healthy nutrition, you're going to be a really healthy person, and you're not going to have diseases. If we talk about coronavirus, this is the best method to avoid the coronavirus because if you have vitamins, you have water, you have all the proteins to keep you alive, to stay strong, you're not going to have this kind of diseases. So I recommend you strongly to have a good, healthy process. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow, and If you have any answers, if you have any questions about the class, don't forget to write them in your notebooks and ask me on the class. So see you later, alligators.